This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, guys, let us start today's session. So, in our last class, we learned few MCQs related to the function. So, let us take some more examples related to the concept of function. Suppose, for example, this is my main function. Here I'm taking a variable int k is equal to 35, some value. Then here k is equal to, I'm calling a function with the name as fun. And inside this fun function, again I'm calling the fun function. That means calling the fun function or passing the fun function as an argument to another function. It is possible. And this value I'm capturing inside the fun again. And for this fun function again, I'm calling a fun function and I'm capturing this value inside the variable k. So in total, how many times we are calling the function? This is the bracket of this. This is the bracket of this. Achha, two bracket getting close. And I need to this one getting close, this one getting close. Achha, this one. For this one, I need one parenthesis, one block of parenthesis. Yeah. So this is called nested function call. Calling a function by staying inside a function. That is called nested function call. Now, ultimately, I'm printing the value of k. Printf percentile d k. And let me define that function. How to define that function? You can understand it must have a return type. So int fun, and it will take some argument in the form of int k. And now what I'm going to do here, instead of keeping the part as blank, let us assume I'm sending some argument. Then inside the fun function, I'm writing k plus plus. This is the code. So what will be the output in this case? If I run this code, what output I will get? Correct. The answer is 38. 38 is correct answer. Why? Because when we have learned precedence and associativity operator, top level precedence is having which operator? First bracket open, first bracket close, third bracket open, third bracket close, dot operator, arrow operator. These operators are having top level precedence. Now, after, if you see here carefully, we are having more than one operator, sir. So whenever we are having more than one operator, then what I should check? I should go for associativity checking. Now, associativity check for this operator says it is from left to right. So once it is from left to right, so what will happen is that, sir, first bracket open, first bracket close. It will try to evaluate. To try to evaluate, it must need the value of k. To get the value of k, you are making another function call. Because you said that this one left to right, this will work first. But to work this, I need this argument. How can I get the argument? So for that k is equal to, I need to get that value. What is the value? This one. So here again a function call, and inside this another function call. Now for this function call, k is equal to fun, this one will evaluate. For this function call, it needs the argument, because we know that I already told you that whenever a function call take place, first the arguments are evaluated, then function calling take place. So in this case, if I have to make the function, if I have to make the argument to be evaluated first, so automatically this part will be evaluated. And here what is there? One assignment operator, one function call. What is that value? 35. 35 will come here. Now that 35 will become 36. And let us assume I'm returning that value, because if I don't return that value, it will not come. So here let us assume I'm adding one more statement, return k. So what is coming here in this place? 36. So this part is done. So now this fun function will be called with what? 36. 36 will come here, make it 37, return 37. That will be assigned to here. So that means the outermost fun function is having value what? 37. This 37 will come here. Now it will become 38. This 38 will be returned, and that will be assigned to k. So final value of k will become what? 38. This is nothing but known as nested function call. In case of nested function call, the innermost function, in case of the nested function call, the innermost function will be evaluated first. Why innermost function evaluate first? Because associativity of first bracket open, first bracket close is left to right. So that means this one will work first. But how this will work, sir? To work this, what it needs before the function take place, it must need the argument evaluation. What is its argument? K is equal to. So K is equal to what? K is equal to a function call. K is equal to a function call. So which part will evaluate first? Function call will evaluate first. To evaluate that function, what it needs? Sir, its argument need to be evaluated. What is the argument? Sir, that's again a function call. So first this one will work, then this one will work, and then lastly this one will work. Don't think, sir, associativity is left to right, but I'm working from right to left. No, 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 no. At no stage I'm working from right to left. I'm working only from left to right only, sir. 1 minute. Okay, so let us take the next one. Very simple. Suppose here this is my main function. Inside this main function, I'm having the int main. Here inside this, I'm writing if ch, I'm taking a character variable. Before that, instead of doing the checking here, suppose inside the main function, I'm taking a variable int I is equal to 45 and c. Two variables are there, both are of integer type. And now I'm calling a function check. Here I'm sending that I value, and whatever the check function will return, that I will capture in variable c. And now we are having printf. This is percentile d, and this is c. Okay. So what I have to do now? I have to define that check function. This is my check function, and here I'm capturing which thing? One integer as the argument. Let it be ch. Now inside this body, what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a checking. Ch greater equal to 45. Then I'm returning 100. Let us assume. And else return 10. Else return 10. So this is my code, sir. So when this code will evaluate, I'm sending 45, and as per that very simple code here, I'm sending 45, and as per that the value will be checked inside the check function. So what value will be returned, guys? What will be the output of this code? Simple. No need to make any explanation. Control will go to the check function. Value will be received as 45. 45 greater equal to 45. Answer is 2. Return 100. That return is coming here. Assigning it to C. Printf C. So that means it is the simplest, sir. Answer will be 100. Absolutely nothing is there. Okay. Let us take the next one. Acha. Next one is a bit interesting one, guys. So again, pointer concept will come into the picture. Very interesting example, this one. Observe carefully. I will give you the clarity by drawing the diagram and everything. Observe here. So this is my main method, sir. Inside this, I'm having char star argv, third bracket open, third bracket close. Acha, what it is called? What this thing is called? What is the terminology for this one? No. In some sense 2D array, okay, that's fine. Another terminology I'm expecting for this one. Some sense definitely 2D array, and another sense technically giving priority to every operator as per precedence. What I should call it? Already I discussed this one. This is here who is having highest, from where I will start reading, sir. argv, because that is the operand. Operand is having highest precedence. So never compared with operator, and not, I should not mention that operand is having high precedence, because operand is always having high precedence than operator. So that's why we never bother about operand's precedence. We bother about operator's precedence. So we will start reading from where? argv. Then how many operator you are having? Third bracket open, third bracket close, star. Who is having high precedence? Between this, who is having high precedence? Third bracket open, third bracket close. What it indicates? Array. So what we will say? argv is an array. Done. So how far I completed reading? Up to this. What is left? Star. Star indicates what? Pointer. So argv is an array of pointer. But pointer is an abstract word. If I say I have taken a fruit today, how do you understand which fruit I'm talking about? I have a car. How do you know that which car I am having? So similarly, pointer is an abstract word until and unless you are telling, sir, pointer to where? So that's why now I'm telling argv is an array of pointer. Array pointer is meaningless, sir. You have to tell pointer to where? Pointer to what is left? Char. So this is an array of pointer to char. This is same as array of pointer to string also, na? Can I say that it's an array of pointer to string? Yes, we can say that array of pointer to char or array of pointer to string also. Now, meaning is clear. Okay. Now inside this, what I'm doing, I'm taking some strings AB, comma CD, comma EF, comma GH. Great. Done. I'm calling a function and then I'm sending argv as the argument. I'm calling a function, I'm sending argv as the argument. Now what I have to do? Sir, I have to define fun function. Now here you have to tell with what type I will capture this. With what type I will capture this. I need to capture this now. With what type I will capture this. It's not char star. Think a bit. When you pass an integer array, you are having an integer array. You are calling a fun function. You are passing this as a. How you capture? Fun of int star. So when there is no star itself, you are capturing with one star. Now I'm giving you this concept, array of pointer. Now I'm asking, I'm calling the fun function, I'm passing a. Now you will capture it with no, that is array. See, whatever that thing is pointed to an array. Here pointed to an array is not coming now. When there is no star before it, you added how many star here? One star. So when there is already one star, then to capture what I will write? 2 stars, sir. 2 star. Some people thought that, sir, whenever I'm passing a 2D array, there I should write 2 star. There I should write 2 star. No. If you're passing a 2D array, you know na, what I should write there. If it is a 2D array, there what I should write while passing. Sir, one amateur style you can write. Otherwise, there it will come. Pointer to an array of string, array of integer, like this. There you have to write like this, sir. Most of the people make the mistake. While passing a 2D array, instead of writing this syntax, they write this one. Then automatically warning will come. because this fellow is having less power compared to this fellow. So that's why definitely warning will come. Okay. So that means what, sir? Here what I will write? Care star star. Any doubt? Any doubt with this? No. Inside this I'm writing T is equal to T plus is equal to size of int minus 1. No, size of int 2 bracket close, third bracket open, third bracket close, minus of 1. Then I'm writing here printf percentile s p. That is my coding, sir. Now let me give you pictorial clarity, because for this one I definitely need to go for pictorial representation. P P I need to declare. Na? This is cat star star P. Let me copy this one. Observe here. So what are the important lines here? This is one very important line. Another very important line is so this is one important line. Another very important line is this one. Right? Okay. So this is my P, sir. P. Let it be something with this color. Now observe. For this line, you already know the story. What? Writing anything double quotation, open double quotation, close means it is a string. String means, sir, it will be stored somewhere in the memory. Where? I don't know, sir. Somewhere in the memory it will be stored. Great. Similarly for that CD. Next EF. Next GH. After storing, what it will do? Let us assume it stored from 30, then 30, 31, 32. Similarly, this from 40, 41, 42. This 50, 51, 52. This is stored from 60, 60, 61, 62. After storing there, what it returns? Base address of the first character. So for this string AB, what will be written? 30. For this 40, 50, 60. So that means how my argv array will look like, sir? How my argv array will look like? This is the argv array. How many location? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every location will have some address. Let it be 400. Next one will be 404. Next will be 408. Next will be 412. These are the addresses. Address will always be integer value, sir. Does not matter whose address, it will always be integer value. So this location name is what? argv0. Similarly others, argv1, argv2, argv3. This is argv1, this is argv2, this is argv3. What is the name of the array? argv. That is the name of the array. What value you are capturing? 30, 40, 50, 60. So that indirectly means what? So 30 is basically pointing to here, 40 is pointing to here, 50 is pointing to here, 60 is pointing to here. Is these values are normal value or special value? 30, 40, 50, 60? They are special value. That's why special value means address. That means pointer. So now your array is what? Oh, array of pointer, na sir. Now array is what? Array of pointer. Pointer to some string, sir. Array of pointer to some string. Okay. Now, while calling this function, when you call this function, fun of argv, what basically you are sending? You know that. You know that name of the array gives what? Base address of the first element. So whenever you are calling this argv, whenever you are calling the function fun and sending argv, basically what you are sending? Super 400, sir. That 400 will be captured where? Sir, in the variable p. Let me capture that. Sir, this is my p. This is my p. P also is having some own location. Let it be 800. And what p is getting? Sir, p is getting as value 400. P is getting as value 400. Great. Next, I have to focus on this line. Tell me, student, size of operator is which type of operator? Size of operator is what type of operator? Unary operator. Along with runtime operator or compilation time operator? Size of is runtime operator or compilation time operator? While learning size of, we completed this one. Size of is a, tell me. Oh, size of is a compile time operator. Only operator in C programming language that is called as compilation time operator. Means at the time of compilation it works. You forget this one. Suppose for example, if you forget that, then how it will happen? How it will be? How you can manage? Suppose a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6. You are writing printf percentile d size of a plus b. What will be the answer? What will be the answer? 4. Why? Why not 11 if size of is a runtime operator? Understanding or not? Size of is a compile time operator. In C programming language, only one compilation time operator is there. The size of is a compilation time operator. At the end of the course, if you make this type of mistakes as size of is a runtime operator, then I should give you left and right only. Only one operator in C programming language is a compilation time operator, that is the size of operator. How can you forget that? Next, sir. So that means when the program will compile, na sir, when the program will compile, this part will be evaluated. Let us assume we are dealing with a machine where integer is 4 bytes, because all modern day compiler is like that. So now what it means? T is equal to P plus is equal to size of int. What I will take? 4. Third bracket of -1. Next, T is equal to P plus equal to 4. What is the P value? What is the P value? 400. So 400 plus 4. 400 plus 4. I will murder you. 400 plus 1 is 404. 400 plus 2 is 408. 400 plus 3 is 412. So 400 plus 4 is, array, how can it be garbage, boss? This is 400. 400 plus 1, 404. Plus 2, 416. Array, once I start getting scold doesn't mean that you will start making all this wrong answer. So it will be 416, sir. As simple as that. It is 416. Now 416 of -1. Is the 416 is a normal value or it's an address value? Special value. And on top of that, sir, this 60 starts from where? 412. 50 starts from where? 408. 40 starts from where? 404. 30 starts from where? 400. So 30 ends where? 404. 40 ends where? 408. 50 ends where? 412. Then 60 ends where? 416. So it's not garbage. It's simply 416. It will take 4 bytes now, sir. 412 plus 4, 416. Something like here. Now 416 of -1. What it means? Is equal to, remember, AI is equal to star of A plus I, sir. Remember? So it will be what? So star of 416 plus of -1. Understanding my statement, guys? Understanding my statement? You forget this one? Sir, AI is equal to star of A plus I is equal to star of I plus A is equal to IA. Every day it requires, now you have to remember IA. So 416 plus of -1 is equal to what? Star of 416 plus of -1 means -1. Now tell me 416 -1 means what? 412. Now star of 412 means what? 60. Now that means what? T value will become what? 60. When you go for this printf statement, what you are asking? Percentile S. Percentile S means printing everything until you get a backslash 0. Hey, from where? T. T value is 60. From 60 until you get a backslash 0, print everything. Superna boss. What is the answer, sir? GH. Acha, 1 minute, guys. Check one thing. Yeah, GH. Let's see, sir. Execute, compile and run. What is this P now? It is, no, here let me declare one variable. Cache start T. Forget to declare that. Execute, compile and run. So GH is our expectation. Okay. So somewhere if you get this question as common, it doesn't mean immediately you will give the answer as GH. You have to read the question, because sometimes what they do is that sometimes they intentionally write assume size of the integer is 2 bytes. You found that it is a common question and you miss that point. Then automatically your calculation will be wrong now. Because if size of integer is 2 byte, then what is the answer? If size of integer is 2 byte, then what will be the answer? No, 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 no. 2 byte means two cells lesser. When you calculated, suppose it is 2. So P plus 2 means 408. Then 408 minus 1 means 404. That means 40. That means Sirina. So you have to be very careful whether they are mentioning that point or not. That size of the integer, like this type of words they are using or not. Nice example. Minute. What happened? 1314. Okay, sir. Capital F it was. DH. Give me 1 minute time. Yes, come back. Next one. Observe here. So this is my main function, sir. From the main function, I'm calling a function whose name is fun. Now in the fun function, I'm sending main as the argument. Great, na guys? Fun function, I'm sending main as the argument. So now question will be raised here. Sir, function name as the argument. Yes, function name as the argument. Function name as the argument. If it is an array name, can we pass? We can pass as argument. If it is a function name, can we pass? We can pass as an argument. Possible. So to hold the address of an array, we need what? To hold the address of an integer, what we need? Sir, pointer to an integer. To hold the address of a float, pointer to a float. To hold the address of a character, pointer to a character. To hold the address of a function, pointer to a function, sir. Come on. To hold the address of a function, what will be required? Pointer to a function. How to define pointer to a function? How you define pointer to an integer? Int star p. This is what pointer to an integer. And how you define pointer to a function? Sir, int star p, first bracket open, first bracket close. Is it really pointer to a function? Is it really pointer to a function? Tell me. It is what then? It is what then? From where you will start reading? You start reading from where? P. Super. How many operator is there? First bracket open, first bracket close, third. Is the order is okay? The way I write perfect order? Okay. So first bracket open, first bracket close indicates what? In C programming language, when you use first bracket open, first bracket close function, then what you will say? P is a function. Super na? What left? This thing. This thing is working as what? Return type. This thing is working as what? Return type, na? So what is the return type now? You will focus first where? Pointer. So P is a function which returns pointer. Then two integer. Great. Super. So I am expecting what, sir? I am expecting pointer to a function. Some name P, Q, X, A, B, C, anything. P is a pointer to a function. This is what I want. Tell me how my syntax will be there. No, not like that. It will be something like, sir, P is a pointer, na sir. So that means star P. Keep it in a bracket. Okay, na? P is a pointer to a function. How? Function means you have to tell what it returns, which returns integer. Upar na? Understanding? Syntax, how it is indicating, how I am breaking this thing. Are you getting it or not, sir? Now, how you will read? How many first bracket open, first bracket close is there? 2 set. 1 star. Precedence associativity, sir, left to right. Who will be read first? Sir, this one. Read this. In this, which part you will read first? Star and P. P. Then star. What it means? P is a pointer. First bracket open, done na? What left? First bracket open, first bracket close. Indicates what? Function. Now you see, P is a pointer. It's already done. Next, first bracket open, first bracket close. That means pointer to what, sir? To a function. What the function returns? What the main function returns here? You're sending main na? What the main function returns here? Int, which returns an int. So what I have to write here? So the thing that you learned here is, sir, I can send function as an argument, na? Yes. Now tell me any issue in understanding this variable declaration here, which I am using for capturing the address of main. Any problem? Super. Oh, that means now, sir, it's simple as that, na sir. P is now referring to main. P is holding the address of main, na sir. Yes, P is holding the address of main. P is holding the address of main. Here you are writing one message, printf hello, and after printing you are telling return 0. Control will be come back here, and here I'm printing printf hi. Assume that we have given a slash in here. Tell me what will be the output. What will be the output? Array, why infinite time? Why infinite time? From here, control goes to here. P is capturing who's at mains address. Great. Printf hello. Control come back. This line will execute. Return 0 will return to operating system. Story ends na. This will return to operating system. Story ends. Why infinite time? Is it the main function called? Do you think that it is the function call taking place, or the address of the function is sent? It is the address of the function is sent, not the function getting called. Understanding? It is not the function calling, sir. It's the function's address, like integers address I send na, sir. Like an array's address I send na. Similarly, here I'm sending what? I'm sending the address of a function. That is the new thing you learned here. That address of a function can be sent. Any doubt? Clear? Yeah. Let us take the next one. So the new thing that you learned from here is two concept. What is the two concept? One is function pointer and another is function returning pointer. Sir, can you give one example of function returning pointer? Because which thing I copied, guys? Sir, can you give an example? This one I understood, that is function pointer. This is also called as function pointer. Okay, so the concept that you have learned here is function pointer, right? This is not required, you know that. This is function pointer. P is a pointer to a function which returns int. That is this thing. P is a pointer to a function. This is known as what? Function pointer. This is also known as function pointer. Sir, can you give an example so that I can understand this thing? P is a function which returns pointer to an integer. See here. Suppose in the main function you are writing int a is equal to 10, b is equal to 5. There is a max function is there where you are passing these two values, max a comma b. Now this is the function where you capture that two value, int x comma int y. Now inside the function you are taking two pointer variable, star ptr1 comma star ptr2. Now what you are doing, you are writing star ptr1 is equal to ampersand x, star ptr2 is equal to, or better to say, instead of that, suppose say for example, to the max function I'm sending ampersand a and ampersand b. Then automatically here what I will do, sir, this is my max function. I need two pointer variable, int star x, int star y. Next here I'm making a comparison between two values na. So here I'm writing if star x greater than star y, return x, else return y. So whether x or y, whatever is it, whatever it is, when I will return, I need to capture it there. I need to capture it there. Or you say, sir, I will not capture. I will directly write printf maximum is percentile d end of double quotation comma this. So tell me, when the max function will return, here value will come or address will come? Here value will come or address will come? Address will come. Then if you need to get the value, what I need to do here? What I need to do here? You got the address, you need to get the value. What you will do? Star. So just put a star. That's it. No need to type casting. Just put a star. Now you see, execute, compile and run. So what it is telling? Here it will be int star, sir. Return type is int star, na? Int star. Execute, compile and run. Super, na? Any issue in understanding? This is nothing but known as function returning pointers. This is nothing but known as function returning pointer. Example. This is the example. And this is the example of function pointer. So if anyone asks, can you tell me what is the difference between function pointer and pointer to a function? Comfortable to give the answer? Yes. Even you can ask someone to verify this, verify his knowledge. Sir, tell me the difference between what is called function pointer and pointer to a function. I don't know. Can you please explain? Automatically, if you get the clarity, you will understand. Okay, he passed. Unable to give the answer, failed. Next, let us take another one. Int main, here I'm taking int I is equal to 3. Int I is equal to 3. Here I'm calling a function fun, and then it's something similar, but a little bit difference is there, which you have to which you need to catch. I is equal to fun of, again fun of I. Lastly, I'm writing printf percentile d I. Let us define the fun function. Fun, only one argument, int I, here like this same I plus plus, and then this is return I. Tell me what is the answer? I needed in where? Where you are expecting I? I is equal to needed in line number 9. I is equal to there, na? I is equal to there. On the left hand side. No, I have not done. What is the problem? I have not done. It's not necessarily that a function, see, a function can return a value. Whether I will capture that value or not, that's completely my choice. I may capture, I may ignore. It's my choice. Sir, in one cases I capture here. Okay, that's my choice. Another case I ignore here. That also my choice. What is the guarantee that always I have to capture? No guarantee, no? Then what is the value? No. See here. You send I, means local variable I you are sending na 3. Going. Another fellow captures that I with 3. His I3, your I3. Both I is 3. He changes I to 4. He return that 4. That 4 is coming where? Here. Currently your I is what? Currently your I is what? Still 3, sir. But his I become 4. Super. Now this fun function, this fellow will work. With what argument, sir? 4. Means what? Sir, control will again come here. This fellow this time receives what? 4. This fellow makes it to 5. This fellow returning 5. This time now what is coming, guys? 5. This time I captured. Where? In my I. In my I. So that means your I now from 3 to what? 5. Done. Now again fun function will be called. This time it will be called with what, sir? Called it with 5. This time calling is made with 5. Control comes here. 6. 6. Is this 6 you are capturing anywhere? Is this 6 when it comes you are capturing anywhere? So what is the value of I? 5, na? Let's see, sir. Execute, compile and run. Super. So many things. Learning should not stop. After learning C programming language, still you are finding that these many things are there where I have no idea. Yes, even after completion of this also you will find that there are so many areas where you are having no idea. Not only for C, not only it's for Java also. Same thing, because I already said that whatever Java we are learning, if we think from academic point of view, 30%, sir. Only 30%. So many things to learn. Okay, sir. Let me go for one more. Int main. This time I'm taking float. K is equal to 3. Fun. K is equal to only one function called K is equal to fun of K. Printf percentile fk, and here I'm capturing with int. Even I'm passing a float, I'm capturing with int. I plus plus return I. This is my code. What is the answer? Correct. High point, how many zeros? How many zeros? No. 6 zeros. Always remember floating point number, 6 zeros, not 8. 6 zeros will come. So what happening here, sir? When you are calling this fun function, you are sending K. K means 3. Rather 3.6 zeros. That is going here and it is capturing in the variable integer. That means decimal part is removed. So it receives 3. I plus plus 4. Returns 4 means that just in this place, what value comes? 4. Again fun function called with 4. Sir, 4 becomes this time receives 4, but returns what? 5. So that means this part evaluated completely. This part evaluation completely ends, and the value that I got it here is 5. That value is given to where? K. Again fun function is called. The value I received what? 5. I plus plus make it 6 and returning 6. But am I receiving that 6 anywhere? No, I'm not receiving that 6 anywhere. So the last updated value in the main is 5, and you are printing with percentile F. So that means what it will be printed? So it will be printing 5.6 zeros. Execute, compile and run. That's it. So this is all about functions. Just few more. I thought that in this week we am going to complete the function, but yesterday I was unable to take the session due to some power failure. Okay, whatever. So next week we will complete the function, maybe in 1 or 2 days. After that we will start our next concept, that is called structure union. Those kind of thing we will discuss from our next session. And like I said that every day at least one program, one example from array or pointer or string, it will be continuously there. This is 5.6 zeros. This is what? Previous example 5, na? Previous one 5. No, no. Then what? Previous one example is what? 5, 5. This is hello, hi. Same line, na? No new line means same line. New line is there. So hello, hi. Okay, done. Okay. So our next session is when? On Monday. Yeah, thank you.